Hello, good morning and welcome to this lovely day in September. So, today is an exciting day. Today is indeed what we call moving day. That's right, we're moving. Finally, we have gotten a bigger premises, if you like, because as a lot of you know, when I get slagged over, people tell me I need a barn at this stage because we've so much stuff. So, I'm happy to say we have acquired a new premises, which is quite large indeed. Is it not quite large, Keane?
Yes.
It is quite large. So we can extend our empire of dirt even further. So what we're going to do this morning is we're going to go down and collect a lovely delicious P6, and we're going to shift out across first of all to the new premises, the new bigger premises. So bear with me while we crack on with this, because we're having a few issues also this morning, as you would do, because sure, it wouldn't be classic life if it wasn't full of drama. Anyway, I digress. Let's go on and crack forward. So here we are, a bit neglected, but when we get to the new place, we'll have plenty of space. Come on, come in through the rain.
I'm not coming in through the rain.
We'll come around because we need to check the oil in the water before we put the battery in and juice it up. So just jump through it. Oh my God, what a dear. You can pause it there, just make it shorter instead of us wasting on. Okay. Let's just. Oh, dearie me. Let's have a look. Come over here. Shine in there for me. Okay, we're going to need to top that up. And then the oil over here. There goes the clothes again. Stone cold. Right, we've got oil. So we're going to have to top up the coolant. So stop the video there for a second, Keane. Oil and coolant is checked. Brake fluid is checked. We put the battery in the boot. We're just putting petrol in. And hopefully she fires up and we should be good to go. She can do it clean, Keane, what do you think?
Yeah.
We're going to come out of the do now. Just stop there. Fingers crossed she starts. Probably won't. She'll do. There we go. That's not good, is it? No, let me stop the video. Well, ladies and gentlemen of the Rover P6 world, how are we keeping? So I started out this morning. First of all, let me start. It's 5:05. Okay. So I started out at 9 o'clock this morning. All right. And as some of you know me, there's always a joke going that I don't have enough space for the cars that I have, and you know I'd need a barn and blah 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 blah. Anyway, correct the mundo. I didn't have enough space, and finally I've managed to get myself a really big place, which I'm delighted with. It holds like between 12 and 15 cars, and it's mine, so I'm delighted with that. Anyway, bit of extra space so I can get the Rover up and get a bit sorted out now. Anyway, I started out this morning at feckin' 9 o'clock. Went down the Rover, put the key in it, wouldn't start. Coughed for a couple of seconds, and then there was a massive, like, it was chundering and it started, lasted about 3 seconds, spluttered out a load of smoke and cut out. Absolute nightmare. Wouldn't start again. So spinning over, no. So of course I assumed the petrol gauge is broken. So I thought to myself, it's out of petrol. But I did only put petrol in it a while ago. Anyway, so off I went, and I got a fully charged battery and a can of petrol, and I put it in. Still nothing, wouldn't start. Turning over, just wouldn't start. So of course, naturally, we checked for a spark. So I took one of the spark plugs out, reconnected it, the lad turned it over, we have a spark. As he's turning it over and we have a spark, it starts to catch. I'm like, what the right, spark plug is dry, we have a spark plug back in, tighten it all up, put the lead back on, turn the key, boom, car starts. Was it airlocked? I don't know. It is a pig to start when it runs out of petrol, I'll give it that. But I don't know, man. I got it started anyway, and I'm on my way now to the new garage / lockup. We're room for another P6 and an MG. So I'm heading over there. Thank God it started anyway. But in between, of course, from 9 o'clock this morning, I was moving the rest of the cars. But it's a strange one. I'm sure there's a very simple explanation for it, and somebody there will be able to tell me why it wouldn't start. And as soon as I remove the spark plug, turn it over, have a spark, then it kind of catches with the spark plug out, put spark plug back in, connect the HC lead, and it just starts straight away. Now I'm afraid to switch it off, so I've immediately driven to the petrol station, put like 20 quid in while the engine's still running, and continued on to the new place. But in the middle of all of that, let me just tell you, it's absolutely lashing here. In the middle of all of that, it's been ages since I've driven the Rover. How great is it to drive? The burble off, man, it's just gliding along. Oh, where have you been, Rover? You haven't been driving me. I'm very angry with you, I wouldn't start. And it's just burbling along like, because it's a V8. And she's going to her new home, which is much bigger, with lots more space, and shh, don't tell anybody, have a ramp. So I'll be getting under the body there and doing a few bits and bobs with the owl hydraulic ramp in position. Good times. Anyway, I thought I'd just check in with you and make this little video. I'm tired. I am going to treat myself to a double cheeseburger. I don't care, and a Coke. And listen to her, just listen to her. She's growling nicely. I won't say the growler because I know that means other things to other people, but happy days. And she's raining heavily, so she's getting a wash because she was covered in garage dust. Yeah, that's it, kids. I'll give you a little snippet of the new place when I get it up and running and get me ramp all fitted up and all. But if anybody can shed any light on this one, throw it my way. I know there's a simple explanation for it. Maybe it was airlocked, I don't know. It is a pig to start when it runs out of petrol. You've seen that in the other videos. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy the rest of the drive. I've about 10 minutes left in it. Enjoy yourselves, kids. Stay safe. And remember, Rover P6 Live.